Today's Hits Without the Rap is 99.9 The Point. I'm Mollie Kendrick, and Howie Dorough of the Backstreet Boys joins me to talk about the Syfy original movie Dead 7, a post-apocalyptic zombie movie with its cast members coming not only from the Backstreet Boys, but also NSYNC, 98 Degrees, and O-Town. Now, Howie, I know you've been in a couple other movies and appeared in several TV shows, but Dead 7 is probably the most larger-than-life film production you've been involved in. Am I right?
Yeah, that's you're probably right on that. Actually, it was definitely quite a unique experience. Not only just being together with a big reunion with all my fellow boy banders out there, but just the fact that Nick had this idea of putting together a sci-fi kind of cowboy meets versus zombie movie, and us partnering up with people who did Sharknado. It all sounded like a pretty crazy idea and production, but it actually turned out to be a really fun thing. I'm very glad I had the experience to do it and catch up with everybody.
What was your favorite part of the experience of filming Dead 7?
Well, the fact that we were all in Montana, away from all of our family, friends, loved ones, and able just to focus on making this movie. I think just the bonding experience that we all had together with each other, all the guys, me and Joey, and the guys from all the other groups, just talking and reliving memories of the times that we all shared together and the experiences that we all went through. And then within 5 minutes later, going right onto the set and acting side by side with each other. It was just a great experience overall.
And your character gets eaten by a zombie in a brothel.
Yeah, I definitely didn't write the script, that's for sure. Nor am I expecting any Oscar awards, nominations in here, so it's all good. But yeah, Nick did me in pretty good by deciding me to get taken down by a woman in the lovely brothel house there. But like I said, once again, I had no say in that, but I did some acting method going on there, that's for sure.
That's hilarious. Where did he come up with the idea for all of this?
Nick's always been kind of out there thinking and about different ideas. He's always been, as a little kid, into like comics and creating characters and horror films and cowboys and all that stuff. So I think he just he's played around with a couple different ideas over the past 6-7 years, and I think he got together with a gentleman out in LA, and they were just kind of going over like what's cool, what's hip around there, and this whole zombie movement kind of thing has been really kind of trending last couple of years, and they just somehow brainstormed this idea.
How long did it take to film the movie?
My part that I was there for was about 2 weeks. But I think overall the movie took about 6 weeks to film together.
Okay, that was pretty quick. Yeah. And now you guys are headed to Las Vegas. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I think one of my guys let the cat out of the bag, probably a little earlier than expected.
Oh,
but,
no.
Yeah, no, we're excited. We've been approached about possibly doing a little run out there in Vegas, and it's still all in the works right now. We're still in talks and just management, talking with promoters and agents and all that good stuff. But hopefully that's the idea. We have a lot of fans that travel all around the world to see us, and we think Vegas is a great destination spot that people come to all the time to see shows. So hopefully, God willing, if it works out, we'll be coming up there ourselves next year sometime to do a little run ourselves.
Very cool. Well, I know I am personally very excited for that. So I hope that all works out, and I wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me.
My pleasure. I'm glad we were able to connect.
Yeah, me too. All right, have a good one, Howie.
You too. Take care.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
That was Howie Dorough from the Backstreet Boys. I can't believe I actually just talked to a Backstreet Boy. But he is in the movie Dead 7, and if you want to learn all about that, it's at 999thepoint.com.